Hi guys, and welcome back to another video here on Reading FC Away Days. I'm James, and we're here to talk about Reading's fourth successive defeat in a row. This time we lost 2-0 at home to Luton. Hey, look, it's a fair result. Luton deserved to win the game at the end of the day. They were the better of the two sides, and yeah, Luton created more chances than Reading did. It's as simple as that. Probably should have had more, if I'm honest. Luke Southwood had a good game. But yeah, Luton were just the better side of the two. If I'm honest, I'm here once again not to talk about the match itself, but to talk about that absolute lack of passion in like 95% of that team. Honestly, it's absolutely embarrassing when you watch that side. Look, John Swift's going to get picked on massively. I feel like this guy's a scapegoat because, yeah, he did have a good start to the season, but listen, from October onwards, the man has been absolutely disinterested, and on the pitch, he has not produced at all. Once again today, the last four games, he has been absolutely dreadful. Fulham, Derby, the man has not been playing well, and then again today, it was an absolutely awful performance by him. Look, he didn't even clap the fans off when he walked off the pitch. Listen, to me, that's one of the most disrespectful things you can do as a football player. Granit Xhaka's throwing the badge on the floor for Arsenal. Joey Barton's Mooney and fans. Listen, John Swift is just walking straight down the tunnel and not clapping the fans. It's unacceptable, really. Lucas João came over, clapped the fans. Even Veljko Paunovic had the balls to come over and clap the fans. And yet John Swift didn't have the bollocks to walk over to the fans and clap. Even if he ignored 1871. Even if he clapped the kids in the North Stand. The people in the East. The old people and the people in the West. He didn't even have the bollocks to clap any of them. He walked straight down the tunnel and did not care. Get this man to any club possible now. He needs to be gone. He's meant to be Reading's creative spark, but what creative things has this guy done in the last 2 months? I'm struggling to think personally, but he needs to be gone. I'm done with him at this point. I've never been a huge, massive fan of John Swift. I've always thought he was a decent player, but listen, he's had his purple patch, as he does every season, and it's downhill from there, as it is every single season. I hate to say it, but the man needs to go now. He's gone at the end of the season, but I think we need to try and cash in any money that we can on him. Listen, I'd take 750k from anyone right now for John Swift, because he doesn't care. He doesn't want to be it. I'd rather have a player that cares about being at the club than someone that genuinely comes off as he doesn't give a toss. Listen, Veljko Paunovic is a nice man. He's not cut out for management at this level, unfortunately. The guy doesn't have a tactic. There was points of the game where Rinamoto was playing on the wing. It happened until we made the tactical switch after the subs. Why is Andy Rinamoto playing on the wing? I don't get it personally, but yeah, he fights hard for the ball and he works hard, but he's not a winger, man. Why are we playing him on the wing? Danny Drinkwater once again was shocking, and it's just the basics that Reading get wrong, really. You look at what goes wrong for Reading, and it's the basics. The defending is just poor. Michael Morrison come back into the team today, but it was just like a replica of Scott Dan coming back. It was an experienced head that came into an inexperienced defence that couldn't get led by that experienced player, and it just did not work again. It's just a constant theme with Reading. The defence is so poor. Tom Holmes, I've spoke on this before, he loves the club. You can see how much it means to him. But to me, defending might be one of his worst attributes that he's got. He can pass the ball well, yeah. Maybe he's definitely made for the right back spot and not the centre back spot. Because for me, tackling the ball and like defending players, the number 11 for Luton, I think his name was Adebayo. I'm not 100% sure. The number 11 for Wigan, the big geezer, absolutely had him in his pocket. It probably was the easiest game of his season. Like, it was too easy for the for the Luton players. It was just everything was just too easy. The midfield looked poor again. Look, Danny Drinkwater didn't play well again. He's been awful since he's come to the club. And Josh Lauren, again, I didn't think he stood out. He didn't do anything wrong, but he didn't really do anything right. It was just a poor performance from everyone. It finished 2-0 in the end. It was goals by Campbell and an own goal by Tom Holmes where he's diving headed it. He's tried to clear it away. He's tried to get it out for a corner, but I don't know, man. I don't know if you should be diving header in the ball at that point. It's easy for me to sit here and say these things, but for me, I don't know why it's been done. I just really don't know why. And everything is just so toxic. It was boos after the game. Look, back to the John Swift thing. Veljko Paunovic even had the balls to come over and clap the fans. He was getting booed by the stadium, and he still clapped the fans. And John Swift, like a little boy, threw his toys out of the pram and just walked straight down the tunnel and just didn't give a toss. It is what it is, man. Look, half the players need to go. We need a big shape-up. We got Huddersfield at the weekend. That game's going to be 3-4-0 if we're not lucky. I liked when we went to a back five. I like that we played two strikers up front. Maybe if they get a bit more time together, the team can gel a bit better. But I think that's the future that we need to put out there for now. Southwood in goal. Back three. Maybe Josh Lauren plays left centre-back with Michael Morrison centre-back. And Tom Holmes playing right centre-back so we can go forward a bit more. Wing backs, I'm hoping the two Ghanaian boys are back, but I can't guarantee that. If not, Ashcroft played all right, and Ethan Bristow again, man. He's a 19-year-old that's just come out of academy football that's gone straight into the first team, and it's just really not worked out for him, unfortunately. The midfield, I'd have Rinomota and Lauren in the midfield. Kamara can play at cam, I guess, and then up front we'll have Clark and Joao. I haven't even commented on George Puskas because he was awful once again. The man's touch is just dreadful. We can't hold the ball up, and it's just as simple as that, really. Look, if you were at the game, let me know. Tell me what you thought about it in the comments. Luton fans, congratulations again. Good win, and yeah, it looks like you're moving up. Don't know about the promotion things you guys are singing. I don't know about that one personally. Might be a bit of a big stretch, but hey, if you do, fair play. That's going to be it for today's video, though, guys. Hope you've all enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.